All right, this 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 10. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake.
Right.
But ye are wise in Hamashiach.
Right.
And basically, that's just the point right there. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake. Basically saying, like, we're not going to be ashamed for this.
Right.
We come out here with these garments on, without edge, just with our beards full. Shit,
Right.
people look at us like we fools, and we got to be like that.
Right.
Trusting in the Lord.
Right.
Because your faith is gonna be backed up by your works. You know what I'm saying? When you do them works, that shows your faith towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
This is Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him.
Right.
You know? So
Right.
before you do anything, you gotta actually believe in this thing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Faith is the key element that you need for this truth.
Right.
If you don't have it, you wasting your time.
Right. You can't just dive into this and say I'm gonna be a part of this because it's the latest movement going. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta believe, like, and know by doing history. I mean, it's self-explanatory, bro. Like, damn, all you gotta do is a little bit of research. Okay, did we come over here on slave ships? Damn, that really happened. Were we sold to our enemies? Damn, that really happened. When we got off those slave ships, what were we? Sold to our enemies. Damn, that really happened. It say you're gonna go to your enemies when you need food, water, shelter, clothing, and everything. Damn, that really happened. Who is that speaking of? I mean, it's plain and simple, bro. I mean, the curses, like, really just slap us upside the head every time you read them. You know?
This is Psalm 69 and 6. It say, let not them that wait on thee, O Yahweh power of hosts, be ashamed for my sake. It say, let not those that seek thee be confounded for my sake, O power of Israel. So we're not supposed to be ashamed. You know, people see us out here, so what? You feel me? You don't believe. And this is not something that, people see us out here and feel like that's something that you can just join into and that you can just jump in. This is not a game. This is who we are. This is our nationality. You know, this is what we live for. You know what I mean?
A lot of times, ain't nobody gonna really just wanna just join. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what they see? They're ashamed. They're ashamed. They like, damn, what if somebody I know walk by? What if somebody I know see me doing this? When they get on YouTube just to watch a video and something recommended to them, and they see me on there, and they call me and ask me about this and that, like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like something way off. Like, well, man, it's just this and it's just that. Nah, bro. When you come out here, bro, you got to come out of here wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? When you cross that line and get on this side, bro, the ball game changed, bro. You done went from high school to the fucking league. You went from high school to the league. It's way more intense over here. You know what I'm saying? Back in the ancient days, the prophets was put to death. Right. When they was on this side and they was prophesying the downfall of a kingdom, bro, why do you think Jonah ran? Because he know, like, man, I don't want no parts of that. I know, I done seen the prophets get their motherfucking heads chopped off and be, you know what I'm saying, people coming up against them. You know what I'm saying? When you come over here, bro, it's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready to die for this, bro. Straight up.
This basically about, you feel me, when you cross over, you got to stand boldly for this and not, you feel me, like, worry about what everybody say.
Right.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Belief. Incredulity. Go ahead.
That was
You
it
can
on it.
explain about
Well, yeah, that basically says, hey, fuck what everybody think. You know, you got to stand boldly for this, man.
Right. Incredulity. That's unfaith or unbelief. You know what I'm saying? You can't let their unbelief and what they don't believe in persuade you to be like, man, yeah, I do look kind of crazy, bro. Out there with a garment on, you know what I'm saying? Telling these people that God don't love them. You can't let that shit persuade you. You got to be persuaded in your own mind and understand, bro. This place, just like every other kingdom, the Egyptians, the Medo-Persian Empire, the Grecians, the Romans, everything, it came to an end, bro. This place is no different. And this is our last captivity, bro. So if you believe in the scriptures, like people say they believe in the Bible, they believe in the Most High and all this and that, bro, you would understand that that book is a book of prophecy. Right. That book is a book of a chosen people that went off, broke laws, got punished for it, and gonna be bought back and redeemed into the national state. Why do you think the apostles and the disciples, when Yahweh Shah first wrote, the first thing they asked him, man, is it time for Israel to be back in rulership? The very first thing. Is it time to restore the kingdom to Israel? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things had to take place before that happened. All right?
And Yahweh Shah, like when he was basically training up the apostles, he was getting us ready for these times that we living out right now.
Right.
And this is John chapter 15 and verse 18. It's Yahweh Shah himself. It says, if the world hate you, you should know that it hated me before it hated you.
Right.
If you were of the world would love his own.
Right.
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Right.
So when you coming inside, you got to be expected to be
Expecting
hated by
Right.
the random scoffers that come through, and shit, even your family. You know?
Family, bro.
Hey, bro, you gotta, like the brother always say, cut them lines between their family shit, because they, in the end, because ultimately it boils down to them not believing, and they don't give a damn if you be delivered up out of here or not. You know?
And you also have to understand, bro, this is spiritual battle, bro.
God.
Like, you watch, a good thing to watch is like the first Matrix movie. Like those agents. You know what I'm saying? That's basically showing you if someone isn't awakened to truth, they basically susceptible to that demon hopping on. Now he can use them against you. And the number one thing or person that he uses is a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand, bro, that if they're not for Yahweh Shem Yahshua, they're against them. There's no gray areas in between, bro. Either you all in or you all out. You can't be lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like the Proverbs, chapter 3, 5 and 6, and
This is Proverbs.
56 and 3.
This is Proverbs chapter 3. You say start at verse 5. Trust in the Most High with all thine heart.
Trust in the Most High with all your mind. Heart is just a Hebrew word la'av. It just means your mind. All right? So you got to trust in him with all your mind, bro. Not half-assed. Go ahead.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
So don't, like, well, I don't know, man. To say God don't love everybody, man. I wouldn't talk like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's leaning on your own understanding, bro. Go ahead.
In all thy ways acknowledge him,
Uh-huh.
and he shall direct thy paths.
So when you trust in him, guess what? Your path is going to be directed, but it's going to be directed the right way. You know what I'm saying? So when you, and that's the, not the Job 33 and 15, it's another one.
Proverb. How can a man know his own ways?
Give me Proverbs 16 and 3. But it's, damn, I forgot it. I know it direct a man's ways, but the Most High directed his path.
A man's heart it says a man's heart desired to go his own way, but the Lord directed his
Yeah,
steps.
right, directed his path. Right. So I'm just telling you that when you walking righteously through Yahweh Shem Yahshua, your ways, he gonna keep you, huh?
Proverbs 16 and 9.
Go ahead, read it.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way,
Right.
but the Lord directed his steps.
Right. So the Most High directed the way you gonna walk. He directed that we was gonna be out here today, bringing out the truth.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. O Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself.
Right.
It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps.
Right.
So that goes to show you that the Most High, he got everything already orchestrated out and planned out.
You don't do shit on your own, bro.
Nothing.
You do nothing. Nobody does nothing on their own. That's another illusion that America or Babylon pushes up on people. You got your own free will. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nobody has free will, bro. You're going to do exactly, before this planet was created, before anybody was made, the Most High had this story already played out. You know what I'm saying? So by this story being played out, it's letting you know that everybody, we was ordained prophets before the world was even began. You know what I'm saying? So if we was ordained prophets before the world began, that means 2/3 had their part already. Esau had their part already. And everything was already set up. So you don't have no thing called free will, bro. Right? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Right.
And before thou camest forth out the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Right.
So shit, that was just backing up the point that the brother said that, hey, all this was already planned out before we even thought of.
Right. Did somebody get get Proverbs 16 and 3. This Psalms 56 and 3.
Yeah, that's right.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Commit thy works unto the Most High, and thy thoughts shall be established.
So commit. Trust. You know what I'm saying? Commit thy works. Commit yourself to the Most High. Okay? And thy thoughts shall be established. So you're going to establish, when you commit yourself, your thoughts and everything about you going to be established through him. When you sell out to the Most High, that's what you're doing. You committing to him. Okay? A lot of niggas commit to wicked shit. Man, I'm going to sell this dope. And they'll commit to it. Like, bro, they'll set a goal. I'm going to sell this dope. I'm going to build me a house. And then I'm going to give me a good-ass job and live off this dope money I got. And you know what I'm saying? They had that shit set up and they committed to it already. You know what I'm saying? But they're telling you, commit thy works unto the Lord. So you got to commit yourself to, I'm going to read, I'm going to fast, I'm going to pray, I'm going to make videos, and I'm going to do the works. You know what I'm saying? It says, and thy thoughts shall be established. So everything about you going to be basically led in a righteous way because you're doing exactly what you were told to do. Go ahead, Nasir.
This is Psalms 56 and 3. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee.
What time I am afraid. So whenever I'm afraid, bro, that's what you gotta do. You gotta trust in the Most High, bro. Anytime that you're afraid, no matter what, you gotta trust in him, bro. Every time. When something like it's going down, like, oh man, bro, shit, I gotta do this, man. I gotta go to court, man. They can throw me in jail, bro. Oh shit. Hey, trust in the Most High. Who can lay hold to my
Romans,
my elect men unless it be of me? You know what I'm saying?
who shall charge my elect?
Yeah, who gonna charge my elect? Nobody. Unless it's of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta totally trust in him, bro. You gotta sell out. Isaiah 43 and 2. Let somebody appreciate it.
This is Romans 8:33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect?
Right.
It is the Most High that justified.
So he gonna justify.
Shit, keep reading
If
on,
it's a
bro.
test, if it's a test, then hey, that's what it's gonna be.